Hello guys, welcome to day 8. It's been a very wholesome learning period for the past 8 days. So today we are going to be learning something entirely new. We are going to be putting together almost everything we've been learning so far relating to lists, tuples, dictionaries. Now we want to put all these things together into solving problem. You understand? Now, one of the fundamental things you need to understand in problem solving is you need to be able to modularize your programs. All right, you need to be able to modularize your program, and that will bring us to the first thing that that forms the basic building block to modules. That's what we call functions. All right, functions. But before I move ahead to talking about functions, we the last um, for day 7 we talked about loops, and then we didn't talk about the while loop. So before I move on to functions, I just want to talk a bit about the while loop. All right, so the while loop is actually very simple. It's actually represented as WHILA. All right, so it's got a yes, it changed color, and then that means Python recognizes it as a function, as an inbuilt function in Python. All right, so before let's just quickly write a little program. So a while loop is basically a type of a loop that keeps iterating when a condition is true. The moment the condition is false, the loop stops. All right, so um, let's assume I is equals to 0, right? And let's just assume that while I is less than 10, that is 0 is always less than 10, right? We want it to keep asking us our name. All right, so while I is less than 10, I want you to ask for my name. So my name is um, input. What is your name? Right? So I want you to print welcome person has welcome person has yeah person name. Welcome person name. All right, yeah, that should be enough, right? Okay, so the next thing is let us keep increasing. Now the reason why I'm adding this is if we do not add this, this loop will continuously be true throughout this program. It's just gonna run infinitely because the condition will always be true. So we need this program to just run for like 10 times, and then at the 10th time we expect the condition to be false, and that should stop the loop, right? So it's gonna run while I is 0, that is true, it runs the program, asks for my name, prints welcome the name. While I is 1, the same thing, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then when it gets to 10, 10 is not less than 10, so the loop stops. So I want to believe you understand that. So let's just go ahead and save the script, and then you can save it to your desktop or whatever folder you want it to be. So I'm going to save my own as name.py, or let me just say ask name.py, right? So now to run this, just click on F5, and then once you click on F5 you should have this on your screen. Now it's asking me that what is my name, so I want to say my name is Michael, right? Oh, welcome Michael. What's your name? This is the second time he's asking me. Oh, my name is Fiverr. Oh, welcome Fiverr. Oh, what's your name? My name is John. Welcome John. Oh, what's your name? My name is Tolu. Oh, welcome Tolu. Oh, what's your name? My name is Susan. Yeah, so it keeps asking for my name until I'm able to complete that 10, because the condition is still true. So the condition needs to be false for the program to stop. All right. So let me just ask, what's your name? 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 Boom. So now, how many times is our program run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it ran for 10 times. Do you understand me? So that's the way um a while loop actually works. Now let's just try something interesting. Now let's try and see if we can have a break in between. All right, so let's just assume that we want this program to run. Yes, actually it's 10, right? So let's just assume we want this program to run for 5 times. So once it is 5, we want this program to stop. So if I equals 5, right? So we want it to break. Else, just continue the program, right? Yeah, so let's run this program again. So once you click on F5, so you're gonna have this again. So what's my name? My name is Boki. What's your name? Your name is Tolu. What's your name? Your name is yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this basically means that with your break statements, with your continue statements, all of this thing works well with your in your for loop. All right, so going straight to the point for today. Today I just want to talk about functions. All right, so let me just comment this guy out. Let me just comment. All right, so let me just comment this guy out. All right, so now today let's talk about functions. So in Python, in order to make, for example, now let's say I want to reuse this program in a particular in another program. So how do I make use of it? It's best I put it as a function. So in Python, a function is represented as, it starts with def. So once you type def, Python knows that the next thing you're going to be writing is the name of the function. So the next thing I want to add right now is the name of my function. I want to call it get my name, right? Now the next thing is a function needs a set of arguments. Now the next thing is, a function needs a set of arguments. Now the thing right now is, if your function needs like 3 different things in order for it to run fine, then you need to pass in those 3 different things, right? So let's say get my name is just going to be the sum of a, return a plus b plus c. So now this basically means that get my name is a function, and then it takes in a, b, and c, and then within this function a, b, and c can be used. Now a function will always return something. A function that doesn't return anything is a null function. A function that returns something is, let's just call it a valid function. Alright, so just to display what a function is, let's just try this out and see. So now, in order for you to now use this function anywhere, you just call get my name. As long as it's within this file, you can always call the function get my name. So let's say 1, 2, 3. So once I run this F5, so it's gonna print oh, it didn't print anything out. Okay, let's just get back to that. It's supposed to return something hex. Let me assign whatever it returns to x. So x is gonna be what the sum of whatever it's gonna be here. So let's print x. Alright, so F5. So now it says 6. Alright, 6. Alright, so let's get back to our program. Now let me now put all of this in a function. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna say def get my name into brackets. Now because this function, I just want it to just keep asking for my name, right? Let's just assume I want this function to save all the names he has gotten inside the dictionary. So my dict, right? So I'm just going to initialize it as my dict into brackets. Now it's going to keep asking for my let me uncomment. Should I uncomment this? Let me uncomment this. Now let me just put this. Alright, so in a function, then this has to come in, this has to go into a tab. This has to go into a tab. So let me just tab all of this. Alright, so now at the end of the program, I want it to return my date. So it's gonna, so what I want to happen, instead of it printing the name, I want it to be saving all the names, all the 5 names it's going to receive. I want it to save it into this dictionary and give me the list of those names. Alright, so I want to have my date, then the name, the index, which is I, is it got, of course your dictionary has to take in, it takes in the key and then the value. So now in this case, the key here is the number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for example, 0 is Michael, 1 is Dupe, then 2 is Bolu, and the like. So assign it as name. So what's going to happen is it's going to run this program. Once you call this function right now, it's going to ask my date, it's going to initialize my date, then while the number, which is I, that has been defined already, is 0, keep asking for the name and then print the name and then save it inside the dictionary, then increment. Now once I is 5, I want you to stop this program, else continue this program. Then once this program is done running, return the whole dictionary. So let's call this function get my name. Now because get my name is not going to be taking any argument, it's not going to be taking anything enough for it to run, so the argument is just going to be blank. So now it's going to be returning a dictionary, which is my date. So I'm just going to assign it, so let's say date out is that. So the next thing is let's just print date out. So now let's run this program and let's see. Oh yeah, there was a mistake. This should be defined inside our program. I'm going to explain the reason why why we have that function. Now I is equals to 0. Now this I, we are calling I. Now this I, in order for us to be able to use something that has been defined outside the function, the thing is a function only makes use of whatever that is inside the function, right? I want you to understand that. Now once whatever you need in the function is outside the function, then you have to make what you need that is outside the function, you have to make it local in this function so that this function can make use of it. But the thing is, anything outside the function is actually global to the function. Do you understand? So I'm going to explain what global and local variables is in my next in the next video, but let's just take it that way and let's just run this for today. So let's go back to our program. So it says, what's your name? Oh, my name is Taiwo. What's your name? My name is Relix. What's your name? My name is Welcome. What's your name? My name is Tier. What's your name? My name is why is I'm losing forgetting a lot of names. Okay, so now look at it. It printed out, oh, the first person that you entered is Taiwo, the second person was Relix, the third was Welcome, the fourth was Tier, then the fifth was Welly. Alright, so that's gonna be it regarding the tutorial for today. Thank you for signing up, and then see you tomorrow.